The stone was cold and flat. I set my burden down, and that was that. Beside the iron's broken mark, there lay a hammer no one carried, left to stay. I did not need it, still I closed my hand. It was not mine, the hammer on the stone. It was not mine, and yet I walked it home. The handle held a mark I could not read, a weight that knew a hand it did not need.
The forge it came from fell long years ago. The hand this hammer was made for, I'll never know. The one who once woke this iron left no name. Only the stone, the mark, the cold, the same.
It was not mine, the hammer on the stone. It was not mine, and yet I walked it home. The handle held a mark I could not read, a weight that knew a hand it did not need. But who was there to hear? I did not know.
So I said nothing, shouldered up the weight,
and left the empty stone to its own fate. The snow came soft, the road went white and long. I carried it the way you carry a song. You do not know the singer, do not know the words. You only know the weight and walk and walk. It was not mine, the hammer on the stone,
but it was mine to carry mine alone.
The mark went dark beneath the falling snow. I did not look behind me as I go. The coal, I made the dead air burn.
I laid the iron down and took my turn.
not let it cool. I woke the iron, woke it all night long. I beat it like a debt, I made it strong. I struck until the dark gave up the dawn.
The iron would not answer,
Still I swung on.
my arms went numb, my hands began to split.
The metal stayed as cold as when I lit.
A blacksmith reads the heat, the give, the grain.
I read it wrong,
I read it wrong.
I read it wrong again. I woke the iron, woke it all night long.
I beat it like a debt,
I made it strong. I struck until the dark gave up the dawn.
the iron would not answer.
Still I swung on. The smith I never was. The hammer knew a hand that I am not.
It waited for a heat I cannot make.
It answered him.
It would not answer me.
I walked the iron, woke it all night long.
I had the strength I never had the soul.
I struck until there was no dark to break.
The iron would not answer,
So I'd wait.
I gave it all the fire in my chest.
The iron stayed as cold as all the rest.
I set the hammer down, I let it lie.
And only the wind went on, and so did I. winter thinned, the road went on again. The hammer rode my back the way it had been.
I did not try to wake the iron more.
I knew the hand it waited for before.
There was a stone beside the road I stopped.
I set it down the way it once was found. A hammer on a flattened roadside stone. He woke the iron all night. It did not answer. He was not the smith. He carried it anyway. The mark caught light, a flash of fallen snow, the sign of one whose name I'd never know.
I did not read it, it was not for me.
I left it open for the next to see. I set it down the way it once was found, a hammer on a flattened roadside stone. He woke the iron all night, it did not answer. He was not the smith, he carried it anyway. I shouldered up my burden, lighter now. I turned my back, I did not make a vow. The hammer stayed, the stone would hold it true, until a colder hand came walking through. I did not look behind me down the road. I left the weight I never could have owed.
The snow had stopped, the sky was going white. The hammer waited, patient out of sight.
He woke the iron all night, the iron did not answer. He was not the smith, he carried it anyway, and left it for the next cold hand to find, a hammer on a stone, a mark and one. The old man's fire went gray, the house was cold and bare. I sorted through his things, I did not say a prayer. And underneath the cloth there was a ring of iron and gold. He found a thing of iron that an old man kept and kept, a small and broken circle in the dark where no one slept. He did not know its name, he did not know its weight. He only knew the old man's hand had held it soon and late. He swept a throne no one sat on, that was all the village said. A quiet man who tended stone for kings already dead. He left no word, no order, just a box beneath the floor, a ring, a broom, a folded cloth, and nothing anymore. He found a thing of iron that an old man kept and kept, a small and broken circle in the dark where no one slept. He did not know its name, he did not know its weight. He only knew the old man's hand had held it soon and late. He turned it to the window, turned it to the snow. There was a burning crown cut small where only it would show. And underneath the gold, the iron showed its grain, the same cold iron his blood had carried winter after winter in the rain. He wrapped it in the cloth again, He held it to his chest. He did not understand it yet, he only knew the rest. He found a thing of iron that an old man kept and kept, a small and broken circle in the dark where no one slept. He did not know its name, he did not know its weight. He only knew the old man's hand had held it soon and late. He found a thing of iron that an old man kept and kept. He put it in his coat, and through the cold he stepped. He did not know its name, he did not know its weight. He only knew the old man's hand had held it soon and late. The old man's fire went gray, the house was cold and bare. A ring of iron and gold was all he carried there. Against the door, an old voice by the fire. He sat and watched the boy, and then he spoke his one desire. Your blood has worn that crown, the last king's blood is yours. They'll bow to you, he said, if you would only wear it. The hall, the throne, the name, the village all would share it. You'd raise the kingdom's ash, you'd make the silence sing. The boy held out the ring, the boy would not be king. Your grandfather swept stone for a king he could not name. He kept this thing of iron through the cold, through grief, through shame. The fire caught the gold of it, the gold began to turn. The boy looked at the burning crown and felt the iron burn. A crown can be inherited, a crown can be refused. He did not raise his hand to take the thing he could have used. I do not know if I am one, he said so low, so dim. I know I am not him, I know I am not him. The old voice did not argue, did not curse him, did not stay. He set his hand against the door and turned and walked away. They'll bow to you, the silence said the way the cold can speak. But no one bowed and no one spoke and no one called him weak. The hall, the throne, the name, he let them all take wing. The boy held out the ring, the boy would not be king. A crown can be inherited, a crown can be refused. He put it back inside his coat, the gift he would not use. He bent the die in fire, he watched the last spark spin. the boy would not be king. A knock against the door, an old voice by the fire, and one boy by the embers who let go of one desire. The broken road the old man used to know, past fallen gates and frozen stone, through half a day of snow. He carried the ring against his chest into the empty hall. The throne sat in the ash, the way it sat before. The ash had drifted back across the seat, the roof, the floor. He stood before the chair where his blood was told to sit. He did not climb the days, he would not sit on it. He did not come to claim it, did not come to mourn. He came to set a thing of iron back where it was worn. No vow, no word, no crowning, just a circle in his hand, and a throne that held no king across a cold and emptied land. The throne sat in the ash, the way it sat before. He walked the length of stone, the old man swept here years before. He stood before the chair where his blood was told to sit. He did not climb the days, he would not sit on it. He set the ring upon the seat where once a king had been, the same stone where the old man's hand had set a fragment swept and clean. He stepped back 3 slow paces as a working man would bow. He did not bow, he only looked. There was no king to bow to now. He turned back toward the road, the dusk was coming low. He left the ring upon the throne and walked back through the snow. The throne sat in the ash, the way it sat before, but now a ring of iron and gold they wear a hand once wore. The seat was empty still, the way it always sits, and the gold caught one last light, and for a breath it almost lit. He found the crown, he carried it anyway. He left it where it belonged, he did not wear it once. That was the whole of the boy's song. The throne remembered no king, the boy refused to be one, and the silence between them was a kind of peace, and then he was gone. He found the crown, he carried it anyway. He left it where it belonged, the throne was empty still, and that was where it all belonged.
was long and gray, the harvest fields were bare. A sword lay on the stone, half buried in the air. I knew the mark it wore, I'd seen it worn before, by hands that carried this, and none of them my kin. So I knelt down on the road and I took the iron in. I carried the iron anyway, the iron worn and thin. The hands that bore it first were dust the wind let in. None of them my blood, no name I'd ever known. I carried the last sword down the road to bring it home. The cloth that held them all, the swords I'd lifted clean. The cloth remembered iron, the eyes had never seen. I tied it to my side, the way the old ones would. A captain the iron outlived, and ground that understood. I carried the iron anyway, the iron worn and thin. The hands that bore it first were dust the wind let in. None of them my blood, no name I'd ever known. I carried the last sword down the road to bring it home. This is the last I lift, I told the empty lane. No hand will come behind me, no winter and no rain. The sword had had its war, the war had had its men. I would not pass it on, it ends with me, and then I carry the iron anyway, the iron worn and thin. The hands that bore it first were just the wind let in. None of them my blood, no name I'd ever known. I carried the last sword down the road to bring it home. To bring it home. The road was long and gray, the harvest fields were bare. I carried what they carried, I would set it down with care. This is the last I lift, I'll change it then I'm through. The hammer made it once, the plow will make it new. Make it a plow, I said, and let the war go cold. He turned the iron over two hands grown hard and old. He paused, he said, "This is sword iron, this was made to keep."
No, make it a plow, I said, the keeping has been done. The blade has had its 100 years, the field has had not one. I paid him with my salt, I had no coin to give. He bent above the fire to make the dead thing live. The hammer made the sword, the hammer made it true.
The hammer would unmake it, the only thing to do.
Not anger, not forgiveness, not a name to keep.
A blade laid in the fire,
A plow laid down to reap.
the hammer made it once, the plow would make it new. He kept the war from speaking, struck the metal soft and few. No clang to wake the dead, no spark to call the men, just iron growing quiet under careful hands again.
The hammer made the sword, the hammer made it true.
The hammer would unmake it, the only thing to do.
Not anger, not forgiveness, not a name to keep.
A blade laid in the fire,
A plow laid down to reap.
he left one mark of iron in the curve along the share. The captain the iron outlived, still faintly resting there. One mark and nothing more, no banner and no creed. He gave it back a tool, the only thing I would need.
I lifted up the plow, it weighed more than the blade. The iron was heavier
As a tool than as it was made.
The hammer made the sword, the plow made the sword.
And I walked out the long way home and never spoke a The spring came soft and slow. I took the plow in hand. It cut the waiting ground the sword could not have spanned. The furrow opened black, the birds began to sing. The plow that was a sword had learned a gentler thing. And when the field was turned, I knelt down in the Lord.
I set the
Iron down into the ground that did not ask.
no grave, no name, no
Banner and no final task.
the earth took
Back the iron, the way it takes the old, and the earth forgot it kindly where the sword had once been cold. I did not bury grief, I did not bury blame. I buried what was left of iron chose to see it through. I set the iron down into the ground that did not ask. No grave, no name, no banner, and no final task. The earth took back the iron the way it takes the old, and the earth forgot it kindly where the sword had once been cold. The hammer made it, the plow unmade it, she set it in the ground. The earth forgot it kindly and it made no sound. She smoothed the soil above it and she did not bow her head. She left no mark, no edge, no line. She left it with the dead. I set the iron down into the ground that did not ask. No grave, no name, no banner, and no final task. The earth took back the iron the way it takes the old, and the earth forgot it kindly where the sword had once been cold. The hammer made it, the plow unmade it, the ground was all it knew. I left the plow behind me for a hand that may come through. I took the corn from off my side and laid it on the share. The iron does not need carrying, there is no iron there. The spring came soft and slow, the furrow held the cold, and the earth forgot it kindly the way it takes the old. The hammer made it, the plow unmade it, the work was finally through, and the field that held a sword held nothing now but you.
Climbed the road of stone, the chapel stood half gone. The moss had taken the floor where someone once had prayed alone.
I did not come for warmth, I did not come for a name.
I came the way the old come, with sand still in my hand.
I climbed the same gray hill, the loom was in the room. A broken frame in the dark, no thread, no hand to weave.
I did not ask his road, he did not ask my leave. We sat beside the ember, the last that would not leave.
The flame was very low, the loom was very old. I had walked too far to ask, I had wept too long to hold.
We did not speak our names, we did not speak at all.
We kept the loom beside the ember on the wall.
He brought the stone, she brought the loom, the cold, the ember dim.
Two strangers and one fire that no one came to tend.
I touched the broken frame, she set set the treadle true. My hands had done this once, her hands remembered too.
We did not know each other, we did not need to know.
The loom was warm with working, the ember burning low.
We did not speak our names, we did not speak at all. We kept the loom beside the ember on the wall.
He brought the bone-tired road, she brought the thread to weave.
Two strangers and one fire that neither one would leave. The night came down on thread. We did not light it brighter, we kept it where it spread. We sat until the dark, two old and silent hands.
Stone, we cut the cloth from sand. I spun the road behind me into thread within my hand. I will not say whose ash I carried out of war. I only know these old hands knew the work
and nothing more. I drew the thread too, I set it on the loom. I wove the ones I buried into something I could leave. I will not say whose seed I carried, whose I grieve. I only know the weaving stayed when all the rest would leave.
The ember bent and dimmed, the cloth grew long and slow. I sang the cold I knew, I wove the loss I know.
We wove until the morning that had not begun to form.
The ember had no name, the fire forgot its own. The loom remembered everything the flame could not hold on. I did not feed it high, weaving while the night went slowly by.
We wove what we could see before the flame went gray.
He laid the stone cold years.
She wove the embers day.
The flame began to lose the little name it ever had.
We kept the loom remembering the warmth we never said.
was nearly done.
The ember nearly gone.
We did not stop to grieve it.
We only wove it up.
We wove what we could see
Before there's lain forgot.
The cloth came off the loom. The pattern was our own. No crown, no prayer, no name, just thread that we had thrown.
I held the one cold end, she held the other side.
The ember made its last small light and laid the shadows wide.
The flame rose up once more and threw us on the wall. Two shadows leaned together and then no light at all.
I did not weep to lose it. I had wept enough for years.
I only watched the ember keep the little name it bore.
The fire reached for its name.
The fire could not recall.
It flared against the stone.
It faded on the wall.
The flame had lost its name before the morning came.
We laid the cloth we wove upon the altar's frame.
We did not light it back. We did not say a word.
We left the warmth we made for whoever once had heard.
I set the cloth to rest. The altar took it slow. Where someone once had prayed, where now the moss would grow.
We turned out to the road. We did not look behind.
The dawn was coming white across the stone and across the mind. The flame had forgotten its name. We kept the loom anyway.
We left iron in the ground
And seed on the stone that day. For a road that has not begun. For a hand we'll never know.
we placed two seeds upon the stone and turned to leave them so.
I took the road to dawn. I took the road to west. I did not say her name. I did not learn his rest.
The east took me away. The west took me alone.